the first expression of the spirit of revival is that men will come into the economy of the knowledge of God. And the knowledge of God is not information, it is experience. Every man will begin to experience God for himself. You can no longer talk to men about God. They know the God you are talking about. So all of us have experiential knowledge of God. And that is why God calls knowledge life. He said, this is life eternal, that you may know him, the only true God, and him whom he has sent. When we enter into the experiential knowledge of God, deception will die. And the knowledge of God will become a drawing force in our spirit. Because the way this knowledge works is that it doesn't get accumulated in your mind. It eats up your soul. So the more you know a spirit, the more you want to know him. The more you know a spirit, the more you want to know him. This is why the beings of the throne room, they are never dissatisfied. The Bible said the four beasts, day and night, forever and ever, without ceasing, they kept crying, holy is the Lord. The first day I read that scripture, I said, day and night, forever and ever. Don't they need rest? And now realize that rest is not relaxation. Rest is to be trapped in the center of God's will and to continually experience his presence. These men are in the loudest rest you can think of, because every time they look upon him, they bask in that presence, and that presence improves the quality of their beings, and they give out the glory of God as an aroma, because the knowledge of God, they are saturated with it. When the spirit of revival engulfs a generation, men will know God. The laws of God will be written on their heart. This is why men will begin to fear the Lord, because you don't need to come and read to them the laws of Moses. The presence of God in itself will become a government over them. A generation is coming that will be baptized with the spirit of revival, that when we stand, when we walk, when we sit, the only thing that will motivate us will be intimacy with God, because we will want more and more of him. Jesus said, the zeal of my father's house have consumed me. David said, I was glad when they said to me, let us go to the house of God. The reason is because he came there all the time and he beheld God. And every time he looks upon his eternal majesty, there is something that happens on his inside, because every time God shows up, he glows in different dimensions. So one time you see the mercy of God and you are broken down crying, Lord, I don't deserve this. How can you show so much mercy? But it is a knowledge you are interacting with. Another time the love of God will engulf you, and that love of God will flow in your spirit like liquid. It will be so intense, it will trap you. The love of God is what will make you forget about the offense of men, because there is something happening within you. It's so tangible that you cannot afford to keep malice with another man. You are overwhelmed. You are overwhelmed. He pours himself upon you like an ocean, and the point comes when the love of God becomes too heavy. While in your room praying, you just find yourself crying. You start crying. You don't know what you're asking for. You are just overwhelmed, because you have received something that men can give. It's